Oh yeah. How's it going, boys and girls, children of all ages? It's me, MarkDee, and I haven't done a check-in in a few days now. I think it's been 4 days. Finished the 75 hard, finished strong, went an extra 9 days, I believe. Then my birthday hit, Gemini mind. I hit 43. So am I getting to middle age or am I getting over the hill? I don't know. Either way, I feel good. And a large portion of that is because I'm taking care of myself. I'm making time for myself. I'm creating my personal system and standards and boundaries. And I'm creating an environment for myself where I can thrive better than pushing hard, better than always going hard, better than always trying to do everything. I'm being selective in what I put my energy into. I'm being selective in who I put my energy into. I'm making sure that things that are important in my life are getting the energy they need. The people that are important in my life are getting the MarkDee that I want to provide, which means that the right energy has to go into me. And more important than anything, I am continuing the program which started this wonderful, wonderful journey. And I'm now, today, you heard it here, today, starting the second phase of 75 Hard. I'm starting over on day one. I'm buckling down. The last 10 days before my birthday actually went quite well. And I felt like I was doing really well with a little bit of a stricter schedule, a little bit of buckling down on my diet and uh, nutritional routine. I skipped the reading for those 10 days just because I gave myself some space and a break in terms of time allotment. Moving into the second phase of 75 Hard, there's actually more tasks to do than the first phase. So I haven't decided. I'm just going to do an add-on to the original 75. Today, I've already done all the tasks required. This includes a couple additional tasks to moving forward in projects or committing time to loved ones or providing the world with a gift of some sort that's from me, sticking with the original task and then adding to this one. Hey, Maury, I just saw your Facebook message there. Thank you. Happy birthday. You're not till a little bit later in a couple weeks, I believe. Thank you very much. Gemini's forever. You're right. I don't know if you're still watching or not, but maybe you'll see it on the replay. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm working on a couple of good projects right now that are for me. I've started launching back into my coaching, which is sort of my passion project. I really love assisting people who are new in leadership roles or about to get into leadership roles or have been thrust into a leadership role in ways that allows them to experience the learning environment that they have in the natural world, in the office, in the career, or in the project work they're doing, or in the startup they're working with, and allow them to integrate those things and process those things in a way that commits growth to consciousness. And so that's my commitment to new and evolving leaders, is to help with conscious commitments that further the growth of a leader through self-leadership, through expanding consciousness and living a conscious life. And I do that by focusing on four pillars of your internal state. And those four pillars are being aware, being inspired, and being abundant. And I'll tell you the other one in a second here. And being aware is the first one we start with, because being aware is what you need to do before you can take any other steps. So if you are in a situation where you are frustrated or you can't get to where you want to go, or you're not feeling heard, or maybe you can't even tackle the project that you're supposed to be doing or get your work done because you can't focus your mind, you may not even have the concept or the ability to grasp onto the concept that you can't get there. There's some dogs around. I can't see them, but they're barking. Beautiful, beautiful doggies. Hopefully they don't attack me. So being in the state of awareness and being able to expand your ability and capacity to be aware is the first step in order to take the journey into further consciousness as a leader. You can't really, you're just, if you're not aware. And if you're acting out of mindfulness or acting out of consciousness, you're essentially just managing only. Leadership comes from knowing yourself and knowing what your reactions are, and essentially the ability to take time in the moment between trigger and reaction and utilize that time to be the best possible person you can be. And that's actually the key. And I heard that today earlier, the key to having that ability to be conscious is in that gap between the trigger and the reaction, fully utilizing it, fully taking advantage of who you are, who you want to be, and knowing your truth about who you want to be. So that's the first one. I'm going to talk about the other ones in later streams I'll be doing. I'll be doing this again. I don't think I'm going to stream every day. I think I'm going to probably do 2 to 3 a week, which is good news for some and bad news for others. I know some of you like to see the face of MarkDee, like literally said that in some of the comments. But I'm here to make sure that everybody has the opportunity to be incited into positivity, feeling better, feeling good. Hey, if you live in BC today, we had some pretty good news about what the future looks like. I think there was an air of celebration in the city and in the province, I guess, essentially. I definitely felt it tangibly, and just lost 2 viewers. Those will probably people from Ontario. Sorry, Ontario, it's coming. Don't worry. You'll be there soon. Join me here to get further opportunities to feel loved, supported, and know that you're not alone. Know that you have the opportunity to approach and tackle things that are going on that are challenging in the way you choose, even if the outcomes aren't always the way you want. And the things that are positive, you also have that ability to be celebrating, celebratory. You have the ability to acknowledge and really, really thrive those moments, because it's like winter, you got to pack them away so that you remember you have those. In through both experiences, you gain those tools that allow you to do that perpetually on both sides of the coin. So yeah, so how are you doing? That last piece got to me, because I realize I'm not celebrating the good enough these days. I know it seems like I come on here and it's like I seem really positive. If you watched all my videos, you know I'm not always. But I think that one thing I feel like celebrating right now is I have 2 amazing boys, a 9-year-old and a 4-year-old, who teach me new things every single day if I let them. And that's a gift. That's like an ongoing education. And there's nothing better than expanding your mind and your soul through any experience. But I'm gifted with 2 young children who are just endless lessons. While they're learning, I'm learning. While I'm teaching, I'm learning. While they're teaching, I'm certainly learning. And I'm very thankful to have that opportunity. I'm very thankful to have that opportunity. So this is MarkDee saying, I love you. I really hope that you can feel loved. You're not alone. You're a wonderful human. I hope to hear from you soon. This is day 1 of phase 275 hard. I love you. Talk to you soon.